Hello and welcome. My name is Ajaxpost and today is a very special day indeed. We are celebrating the release of Railroute. It's a game that I first started playing nearly 3 years ago now when it first entered early access, and although to be honest with you it doesn't quite fit my particular gameplay style or needs, it is a game that does what it sets out to do, I reckon, very well indeed, and I suspect it will fit needs of quite a few of you watching my channel generally, in terms of it's very much a railroad focused game, a very specific focus on the dispatcher mechanics, and that turns into kind of a puzzle game as well. It's getting things organised. If you love organising and trains and puzzles, then this could be just exactly right up your street. Now, I've not played it a great deal, to be honest with you. I've done about 3 or 4 videos back in probably over a year and a half, maybe even 2 years ago now, since I last played it properly. But it has been fascinating watching the development of this game through early access. It has evolved and grown and been finessed. And I think, as I said, it does what it sets out to do rather well. So what I want to do for you here is just give you a quick bit of an insight into what the game is. So it might sort of pique your interest. And there is, in fact, a free version of the game you can get. It's called the Railroute, the Story of Josic, which acts as a kind of prologue tutorial to the main game and gives you a real feel of how the real thing actually works. So you can play that. Just head to Steam, look for Railroute, Story of Josic, and you'll find it there. And then, should you be so impressed, and I suspect, as I say, a number of you will be, if you're so impressed that you feel like playing it properly, then get it now as it enters release up until the 4th of March 2024. I've got that date right, haven't I? In fact, it's available on Steam and GOG with a discount of 25%, which is not to be sniffed at. So yes, if you enjoy what you're seeing here, if you have a check out of the free version, the Story of Josic, feel like cracking on and getting it, then get it now for the next couple of weeks after this video is recorded, and you'll get a lovely discount, and I dare say enjoy it quite a bit. Let's have a look at what we've got in the games in full. And I do have to give first off a heads up and thank you once again to the guys at Bitrich, the developers of the game, for offering me a free key to it way back when the game first entered early access. We're going to start having a very quick look at the tutorial screen just to show you off what there is here. There is tutorials built into a number of the initial beginner maps of the game, but there are also separate links into individual more advanced components of the game puzzle. So if you want to look at how to route your trains automatically, create relay sensors, departure sensors, so that trains can be routed more efficiently and effectively, and more importantly automatically, then there are tutorials here which take you through all that. Different types of train, regular commuter trains, you've got regional trains which sort of go in, come out, go somewhere else, they move around the map, freight trains, all sorts of stuff going on. You can even stable trains and have loco uncoupling and coupling, and yeah, this is way beyond my pay grade, to be honest, but as you can see, there's loads here you can do in the game. And the tutorials, although to be honest I found some of them a little confusing, but that might have been because I wasn't paying close enough attention. Some of the advanced mechanics within the game do require you actually to sort of pay attention to the details, but to be honest, if you're playing this sort of game, detail is kind of in your blood, so I dare say you wouldn't have too much of an issue with that. Now there are, once you've got past the tutorials, 3 game modes. The sort of principal mode is timetable, and the timetable mode comes with its own sets of map. This is one of the great things about the game. It's designed to replicate real world train networks. So somewhere like around Daytona or Charleroi or Gloucester, in the UK, presumably. Some of these Maradon. Some of these may well be magical, made up and fantasy ones, but they are created around real locations. Created not only by the developers, but also the army of the player community. And there are, I believe, around 2,000 user-created maps on the modding sites, both Steam and Mod.io. So if you're looking for something particular, then I dare say just head off to the workshop and you will find it. Or of course, you could create it yourself. And there is a guide to doing all that somewhere. I'm not going to go into it because I'm not at all creative enough to actually create maps. You can also see here that the game developers and indeed the modders can assign a kind of difficulty level in terms of the number of trains, the rules to the network, because you can create all sorts of rules as to what happens on the network. Depending on all that, the schedule of the frequency, all that sort of thing, games, or maps rather, can be particular difficulty levels. Wakefield here is very easy. It's got the one train. Some maps, like South Honk, I'm sure that's a real place. That's a very difficult map, apparently. 45 trains, and the 49-minute is the timetable duration. So you've got to process 45 trains in less than an hour. If you go into the details here, it doesn't tell you much here. The developers haven't usually given much away on their games, on their maps, but sometimes the modders do. So Leamington Spa here is an old modded game, sorry, a modded map that I picked up. Go into the details of that. The number of trains 13. The maximum score is 340. The time you've got to do it all in is about 40 minutes. And it's inspired and uses a lot of the real track layout. Although apparently there were quite a few things added or removed, like the freight terminal. I didn't even know Leamington Spa had a freight terminal. Or maybe it did back in the good old days. Anyway, so that's the timetable mode, where you get a set number of trains to be processed within a specific time. You have an endless mode, which can be kind of sandboxy, which basically means you can build your network from scratch and research and unlock the more advanced technologies to automate your network as you go through. So as you earn money from the contracts, from processing trains, then you can unlock advanced technology to make your map that much more efficient. I don't think I've got, I have got Stratford, London here. That's a modded, downloaded map. So that is, oh, I've got one for Bristol, my very own local area. I might play that one for that. So there's 23 possible stations there, and yeah, it's up to you to define how many trains you want on that. Alternatively, you might try the rush hour option, which is this is like the timetable mode on steroids. The trains will come in wave after wave after wave, and you have to process them between all the different stations. You can play it a bit slowly if you wish. You can slow the speed of the game down, or you may be like most players, I imagine, like to get things done in quick time. So you could try that. So those are all the different maps you can try. If you go into endless, I'll just finish this on endless here. If you create a new map, let's say Utrecht. If we go into play this, so we want to play this, a new game, you do have a full sandbox mode open to you. So you can have infinite money, and you could unlock all the automated upgrades and all the tiers of those upgrades. We'll see that in a moment when we actually get into the game properly. So you could either do it as a proper scenario kind of game where you want to develop the network of rail around Utrecht, step by step. As you earn money, you'll build it up, or you can go straight in sandboxy mode and just lay it down and create a network and the train schedule as you see fit. I'm not going to do that here though just yet. We're going to go back here. We're going to go quickly into the timetable mode. What I'm going to try and do is see if we can get Daytona going, shall we? Yep, so there's no details on this particularly, no, apart from 8 trains, 17 minutes, apparently quite easy. We shall see. Let's start a new game. We'll allow bulldozing and replacing signals. I will do that, I think. Not that we should need that much on a relatively short timetable map. Okay, it started. I paused the game. There's a train coming in, and you can see here it wants to go from Elm Place platform 2 to Daytona platform 4 over here, and then come back to platform 1 at Elm Place. So the first thing is we click on it. We can zoom in and drag our map around, which is very nice, because some of these maps will be very large indeed, so you will need a fair amount of zooming around to manage them, and the game does allow you to do that. So the first thing is we accept the train, we put it on the platform. These are manual signals, so we need to make sure that our track to platform 4 at Daytona is set. So we need to make sure the signals are set. So that track needs to go straight through there, and that track needs to come down there. And I can now release the train by clicking that and that. And it's now got a green line all the way through from there. And the train comes in, it is scheduled. If I click on Elm Place, drag that over here to keep it in view. This is the timetable for Elm Place station as it's seen at the moment. It comes in, it's due to arrive at 8:01. Or it's leaving at 8:01. No, it's leaving at 8:01. It comes in or leaves, and it now is going to count down till it's due to leave. So we can speed that up. If I press 3, that is now going 10 times. In the game controls, the settings, you can actually decide what these numbers are and which keys to use for them. And there is quite a lot of key and mouse configuration available to you. So however you like to play, then you can... What's that be? Oh, there's a train coming in here and I've just missed it. Darn it. You need to listen out for the sounds. So this is going from the Hills number 1, yep, to Daytona number 2, which you can do. That's a clear line through, and then over to Elm Place number 1. So we'll release that, and you're away. And here they go. We're going at 3 times speed, 10 times speed, quite fast, but as you saw, I can lose track. Oh, there's another train coming in. This is trouble having it at high speed on a timetable or rush map. People like me get very lost very quickly. So you're going in from the docks, which is down here, to Tin Hills, all the way over there. Ah, okay. How are we going to do that? We need to go to Tin Hills number 2, which is there. So I reckon straight through on platform 3. Yeah. So we'll set the switch there, and we will let you in there. We'll send you there. Then once this train has cleared that block there, we can set this switch here, there, and set you to go through. And then this switch here we can set to go through, and that switch there, and you should be fine. Now, which of these trains need to go around? So this is our first one, and you're going back to Elm Place number 1, platform number 1. So we can't change that just yet, but we've got some 5 minutes waiting before we need to worry about it. Right click to get rid of that. This train here is going to Elm Place number 1 as well, and you're leaving in less than a minute. You can see that on the countdown. So we just need to set you to there, and you can go through, and there, and you're done. There's a new train coming in from Tin Hills. Click you. I'm having to pause because I can't process things quickly enough. That's just me. So you're coming through there. That switch needs to go up there, and I think we're good to go. And then you'll be coming back to number 2. Okay. And through there. That is fine. Something else? What's happening? Oh, is that you? Where you're going? You're going back to Elm Place. You're ready to go. Okay. You're fine. This train here still waiting. Oh, I need you. That's it. You're ready to go. You will get penalties if trains need to wait as signals. So you've got to be fairly good for that. Certainly if you're doing the timetable or the rush mode, you've got to be aware of that. Ooh, good, good, good. That's going through. This train here's got another 3 minutes to go. Oh, another train coming in here. You're going to Tin Hills number 2. So we'll take you on that platform. That line needs to go there, and you're going through to number 2. That's fine, I think, so I can let you go. Yeah, and you can go through there. Now, if you set the signals and the switches before the track is cleared, it will let you do that, and you will have train crashes. So if this train was still here by the time this one came in from Elm Place, they would crash. The game would be over, as it should be. Exactly. And you can go in there. The path is occupied, so it's not letting me do it. And there you go. You can go in there now. I think we're all right. You're going through to there. That's fine. You've got 2.5 minutes left to go still. Now this train here is going back to Tin Hills in 5 minutes time. So we'll need to do that. Now which platform are you going back to? Number 2. So you'll want to come down here, in fact. And like so. Actually, I won't do it. I'd right click to unset that signal just in case something else is required. So where you're going back. Ah, right, you've got a minute to go back to Elm Place 1. So that needs to go there. That is that platform, so I want you to go up there and there, and you should be good to go. That train will finish. That's done. Good. So you're ready to go in 30 seconds or so. This counter here, I think, is telling me how many more trains I've got to process. So that's 4. Oh, I need to reverse you. That's it, because you're going back that way, aren't you? Yes, I forgot to do that. Right click on it to reverse it. Again, a technology you can unleash is auto reversing, as well as automatic signals. So the automatic signals will set the switches appropriately for their destination. Now in timetable mode here, I don't have research to do, but we'll look at that in a moment when we get into the endless mode, where you're coming in to the docks. Ooh, but it's all the way over there. Okay, so we'll accept you to there, and you will want to go down here, down through there, I think. Yeah, and across there, and down there to the docks. That makes sense, I think, doesn't it? So there, to there, and to there. That should get you through to the docks. Yep, I'm good with that. This train's got less than a minute to go, so let's reverse it. Ready? There you go, and you are going back to Tin Hills 2, which is that platform there. So you're ready to go in less than 20 seconds. Oh, we've got a train coming here. I had it running at high speed, so I've got a red number there because I was late accepting it. A regional train is this. Ah, so it's going between Elm Place, number 2, Daytona, number 3. Okay, yeah, and then it'll go on to Tin Hills, number 2. Right, I'll send you through there to platform number 3, and you're good. Right, this train is going through, so by the time this new one comes in, this train will have cleared, he said, hopefully. Oh, hang on. That signal hasn't been set, or I did something. Silly me. Right, so you're going through to Daytona, so Tin Hills 2, so you should be ready to go. And we'll send you in there once you're ready to go. Once that train's out the way, we'll send this regional train through there. So you're leaving as that one's departing Tin Hill. Good. There you go, just in time. This is my last train. and you're going to go straight through. I have completed the timetable scenario, and I've achieved it with very few errors. So I've got 3-star reward. 100%. Oh, wow. I thought I was penalised for a late or delayed train. I'm glad, yes, glad nobody noticed that. Good job. So that is the basic timetable. Obviously, as the maps get more complex in timetable mode, the challenge will be that much more. Let's have a quick look at endless mode while we're here. I want to start one with a modest amount of track already in place. So I'm thinking actually Berlin. Yeah, actually we've got a few stations already in here. There's 14 stations in all. There you go. Infinite money, unlock all upgrades, unlock all tiers. I'm actually, yes, I am going to do that so we can see them all. Shall I have infinite money as well? Yes, just for the purposes of this demonstration anyway. So we'll do that. So this is a proper sandbox. Okay, so this is Josik giving us some guidance. It's up to us to grow our railway empire from scratch. We build up our traffic by accepting contracts. So you have a regular commuter series like on the timetable mode, but you also have contracts which you can accept to run special trains either on a regular timetabled arrangement or as a simple one-off from here to there just to get through your network across your map. And they'll give you points as well as money, and those points you can then put towards unlocking upgrades to make your network more automated, more efficient, and so on. So accept these contracts and shape your business with them. But we do, of course, have the right to reject contracts that we don't need or would complicate our timetable far too much. And everything repeats in cycles of 60 minutes. So basically you have a sort of an hour repeating, essentially. And we can buy new platforms and expand into new stations and so on. And contracts, recurrent contracts, one-off contracts. We need to build separate offices so we can accept contracts at certain stations, either for green contracts, which are passenger contracts essentially, or dispatcher offices for red contracts. I think I'm right. Please do correct me if I'm wrong or look it up. I believe the red ones are primarily freight, but I could be entirely wrong on that. And system upgrades, experience points. Oh, yep. So the green upgrades for commuter and intercity. The red upgrades are for regional trains and freight. Let's come out of there. Let's crack on. So here we are. Do we have any upcoming trains? Oh, we have one coming in here in Ruth. Oh, I knew this was going to be an issue. For somewhere abroad. Oh, we haven't got that much on here at the moment. Just 3 stations. Ruhleben. Again, my apologies for, oh my goodness, for my appalling pronunciation of German names. Gesundbrunnen and Charlottenburg. Okay, I think I've got that one. Right, so this is a standard commuter train. It starts off with the letters COM. It's going from here to Charlottenburg there, and then back to platform 2. So it's like an in and out platform at these stations. Now the upgrades, we'll have a quick look at these before we get into actually setting the train up. These have all been unlocked now, so I don't need to earn these experience points, the red and green points, to get them. So we can auto accept trains. So on that timetable map you saw I had to click the train that was beeping at me and give it an entry platform to put it into the network. If you have auto accept, then it will automatically accept trains coming in. So, but they've been timetabled, they know where they're going. You don't have to acknowledge that they're entering your network every time they come into the timetable. So that'll do that for it. Automatic routing from your automatic signals. So as I said, you click that, tell it where it's going, and it will set the switches for you. Auto reverse trains, we did that a little bit in the timetable one. This does it for us automatically, so once it gets to the end of its line it will turn around automatically. I don't have to do it, and it will do it for me automatically. Manual signal preview. I'm not quite sure. Oh, this will tell me. Yeah, I love how this works. There's so much in context help as well. So unlocks an option in the interface configuration, which is down here somewhere. Hovering over a manual signal will show a preview of the route that will be created. So if you've got a complex network of different switches and you're not quite sure if you've got them all right, that will help you out to identify where things aren't wrong. There's a limit to the number of stations you can connect as you go through. So if you're doing it as a proper campaign scenario kind of thing, you will have to earn the right by earning money and also by getting these experience and green and red points. You'll need those to unlock these various extra station options. High speed tracks. There's so much you could do here. If we look at the red options, regional trains, shunting command. So if you can get into the real detail, the nitty gritty of a dispatcher operation here, which is beyond my ken. I think it's the politest way of saying it. Tunnel can be built, so you can put tunnels under tracks. Love it. You see, there's a lot going on here. Well more than I can possibly comprehend. So this train is coming in. We haven't set our switches yet, so we'll do that. Actually, what I'll do, let's do that. If I upgrade this switch here to an automated switch, we'll go into the construction menu, and I want to put in auto signal here. If I upgrade that one, that's going to cost me £3,000. I'm upgrading so it's £2,000 less than putting in a new one. So that cost me £5,000 there. You can see the upgrade only costs 3. There you go. So if I click that and say I want to go there, it sets the switches for me automatically. Nice. And that train is away. Now at the moment I don't have any. It's going to take a minute and a half. I don't have any extra offices here to add contracts. So in fact, if I right click, turn that off, go to route. Right, so this is my current timetable, and the question here you've got to ask yourself is, do I have time here to add another train into this network, into this timetable? So this is the train 4590 going out, and it's coming back in on platform 2 just as another train comes in. Where are you going? You're going to... where are you going? Oh, Brunnen, up there. Yeah, that's fine. So we could have another one coming in. No, depends how quickly they travel. Oh, we've got contracts coming here. So the green arrows here indicate I do have options for new contracts. So let's open one of those. So this would go in here. So, yeah, would it fit into my timetable? So I've got an existing train coming out of 2 here. So this is the new one. Oh, so start up here. Let's start at the top, man, honestly. So it's going to start here. It's going to go there, so it's going to run along very close to the other one. Let's see what happens. So it's going to be 5 trains over 60 minutes. It's going to connect those stations, and I will earn £2,500, which is nice. Now, one thing you can do here is, if your timetable is looking a bit tight, you can adjust the times here, and it shuffles it along, which might be enough to sort of space out the timetable properly. What if I change that to depart then? Yeah, see if that works. No idea, it might. So we'll try it on that basis. So let's accept that contract. And the first thing it's going to do is run a trial. So here it's coming in on the trial. And you need to get to Charlottenburg, and we need to get there at 8:10. So it's going to leave 8:06 here, which could be a bit of a tight squeeze. I can't. Yeah, it's going to be stuck behind that signal, you see. Right, now this. No. Unclick that. Set that. That's it. So that train can now leave. Now that train's going to be stuck behind that signal until this one is ready to go and that line is clear. And once it is, I can then set this train going. There you go. And I've got another one here. Oh no, you're going up to Grundersburg. So there to there. Yep, you can do that. Ooh, trial train is finished. Oh, that was the first one. Oh, the first one was a contract that was automatically delivered to us. Do I want that? That's only going to give us £2,000. I can either... Yeah, so this is that. No, I don't think I want that one, because this one that we're just taking here is going to says it's going to give us £2,500. So we'll say no to that one. Can I get rid of that? I can. Yeah, we don't want that one. We'll see what happens. Ooh, we're getting loads. Oh, we're getting loads of contracts coming up here. What's this? Ooh, is this an intercity one? From there to there. 1814. No. I think if I move you to there. Come in on platform 2 or 3. No, come in on platform 2. And you can get up there, I think, to number 3. Let's see what happens. Ah, right, you're going back where? To platform 2. If I make that an auto signal, can I upgrade that right now? Auto signal, yes. To there. Yep, that's going straight through. Good. Now, what if I wanted to have some trains? Yeah, we'll accept that contract. What if I wanted to have some trains going to Grunwald? I'm going to have to open up that station. So what we could do here, here's what we could do. We can't really go from Charlotte, could we? I think these dotted lines here mean impassable terrain, essentially. So we could have, okay, Grunwald to Gesundenbrunnen, potentially. So let's go into our construction mode here. And we are going to unlock a new station or platform. So we're going to unlock, say, that one. Well, it costs more to unlock the more you have. How annoying is that? And we'll unlock that one. Yeah, and possibly that one as well. Right, so let's use that money. So we've got these new stations. I need to connect them to my network, and I do that by laying down track. We'll use the 40 or 80 kilometre per hour. We'll use the cheap track. So we're going to connect you from here. Now this is one thing that's changed quite dramatically since I last played the game over a year ago. So that connects there. That looks all right. Or I could connect down there. Or I could connect from there. Or to there, I think. Now this is where I come terribly unstuck, because I'm really rubbish at designing networks. So we don't want that up there anymore. What we do want, if we want to get contracts for this station, we need to add in a contract office, whatever it's called, building. There it is, the conductor office. So we've either got a dispatcher office for those are the freight or regional trains, or a conductor office for the regular intercity or commuter trains. What's this? A coach yard. Oh, I don't understand all that. I'm going to leave that. So if I put a actually, if I put a red dispatcher one here, can I put you? Yeah, against Grunwald, and see what happens. Let's come out of there, and once that's ready to go, it should start offering us contracts. He said, hopefully. Oh, delay risk action required on what? 1380. I've just. Which train was that? It's the one that's just gone, hasn't it? Edit the schedule. No, that's fine. I'm sure that'll work. Yeah, we'll let that one carry on. He said. Any more trains coming in? Oh, here's one. So you are going to Charlottenburg 3. Yeah. To there. And then you'll be coming back, presumably, to platform 2 there. That's fine. So you go from there to Gesundenbrunnen. Okay. Let's see what happens with this one. It's only going to give me 500. So you're coming from 3 to 2. Yeah, I'm good with that. Let's actually put in some more of those automated signals. Up here. Actually, could do with a connector. Ooh, I'm in the red. How did that happen? Yikes. So we will set you to go up there. Where are you going? You're going back to there. Oh, that path is occupied, so that's got to wait. Annoying. Oh, we've got a red signal there. Good. Set that. And there. That one's good. Oh, where are you going? Oh, you're going down there, are you? Oh, I hadn't set my... You see, I'm not paying attention. Did I say I'm rubbish at this? Yeah, I think it's quite evident. Okay, so you need to go down there. I can't just change that switch. Yeah. What are you waiting for? You're going to number 2. That's there. Good. Oh, we've got lots of these coming in. I'm running at a very fast speed. Maybe that's the problem here. Right, where do you want to go? You want to go there. For 5 grand. That'd be worth it, wouldn't it? But you are coming back. Okay. So you're coming from there to there and then back to... Actually, can I put you on 3? I think I can. Yeah, we'll try that. Oh, just the one train for 5 grand. Oh, that's good. Let's try that one. Oh, heck. Oh, you're the freight one that we're looking at, were we? Okay, so if we put you there, you're going to there. We can't change that yet because that track is occupied. Okay, I'm dispatching my first intercity train, which is that one. Where are you going? You're going to number 2. Yeah, one slight. Ah, that's number 2 there. Okay, so I need you to go there, and you'll go there, and okay. No. Right, can I set you? Where are you going? No, see, I'm not paying attention. I'm running a game far too fast, and that's it. But anyway, that's me getting all horribly wrong, and I'm hoping that gives you some clue as to the possibilities of the game. Yeah, despite me being a bit rubbish. As I said, I am not good at this. This just isn't something that I can easily get to learn. There is a bit of a learning curve, as you can see, but other than that, and if you're looking for a train puzzle design network kind of game, I think this could be exactly what you're looking for. So apologies from me for being rubbish at it. You could be a lot better. If you're not sure, then please do just click in and get the Story of Josic prologue sort of free version to play with, and that'll give you a much better clue for you as to how well this game suits your particular desires in gameplay. But from me, I think that's as far as I'm going to take it, because I've created a bit of a mess and it's going to be a right nightmare. So I will leave you for now, and I will thank you so much for joining me today for this glimpse at the possibilities of Railroute. If you've enjoyed this, do let me know. A little bit of a like would be lovely. Just click on the old thumbsy uppy button. Even better, if you've got anything to say about the game at all, if it's something you've already played in early access or are looking forward to playing once it's now released on the 22nd of February 2024, then please do let me know what your thoughts are. Just drop a note into the comments box below. Other than that, of course, to be honest, unlikely to see much more Railroute on the channel. But if you want to see what else I'm doing here, then please do have a click on that subscribe button, perhaps even ting the notification bell, and that way you'll know when I upload any more of these, possibly, or any of my other Let's Play series. But from me, Ajaxpost, here in Railroute. Until the next time, bye bye for now.